Speakers, and then how to project and project. We are going to be having the subsection, and then we go to up the server room so that we can cover all this floor. So as we move on,
because that is fully fitted out with all the equipment that we would be using, although we need twice the size for this particular room.
yeah. So this is now going to be the server room. So as you have seen down there, we have a sub-server which will be getting more from here to it, and then also we'll pick another one to the second floor where we are on, and then that one is an office space. So this place is just going to be more secured to avoid everyone to enter within. So
Is multifaceted. Our vision is holistic. So we have projects in education, health, clean water, and economic empowerment. Because we believe the only way you can transform a poor community is by helping in all of those areas. So there's no point trying to disassociate, for example, clean water. You need to have clean water to have health. You need to have your health to have an education, and you need to have an education to get skills and get jobs. And so that's how we connect all together. And so I'm just going to focus today on our ITC systems and our centres. So it's largely about giving the children of the schools the skills for the digital economy of the future. But we think that is not enough of a vision. You need to have a wider vision for outreach into the community. And so, as I say, we split our day. 8 in the morning till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon is for the school, and 3 o'clock until 8 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock at night is for adult education, and the weekends, adult education. And so, through the hard work of our team, we have 5 members of staff dedicated to IT. All of them are postgraduates in IT in terms of postgraduate at university level. So we've employed the right people to deploy these courses. And so in terms of sustainability, we have at least 7 courses, as I say. And they range, you won't be able to see it, but they range from basic computing right up to AI productivity, networking essentials, IT infrastructure, and all the way up to coding. Includes web design, graphic design, and the likes. And they range in price between 80,000 shillings for a 7-week course to, the full package is a 7-week course for networking essentials and IT infrastructure, and that's 170,000 shillings. So we've kept the prices very, very modest because we want the numbers. We actually want to make the difference. And so for 2 years, as I say, we've graduated 800 students. Of those, 570 are female. And so we're kind of trying to empower females as well. There's a particular priority of ours to improve IT skills in women and young girls. So what we're looking for is good partners. And so we have been in discussions with the Ministry of ICT for a long time. We've had commissioners come to visit us, and we finished the construction of this second IT centre on the 14th of October 2025. So it's only really been open for a little bit, and obviously we have limited funds because we have a broad vision and we're trying to do many, many other things. And so we're looking for a partner who would firstly help us to help fund the phase 2 of the fit out. So phase 1, what you saw downstairs on the ground floor, that cost 90 million shillings. The whole of that was 90 million shillings. So we run a tight ship We have a very dedicated procurement committee who are, we think, pretty expert in what they do in terms of identifying the right kit to purchase at the right price, and we go through competitive tendering and the likes. So we do the same for phase 2, have a procurement committee, and so we've identified to the precise shilling what we need to fit out the whole of these 3 floors, and it's about 340 million shillings. So we're looking for that kind of financial contribution from a partner, or a contribution towards that, if you can't find the funds for the whole thing. I mean, obviously, what the Uganda Communications Commission would get is partnership with this good quality IT centre. So in terms of your profile in Uganda, you'd be obviously marketing yourselves as this is your project as well. You know, so it's quite a useful vision, I think, for the UCC to be able to say, well, this is something we've done in Namatala, one of the biggest slums in Uganda, and we're right in the heart of the slums all around this section. We're also looking for partnership in the form of advice. We recognise that you're the experts in this sector in Uganda, so we're looking for friendship, support, advice. We're also looking for infrastructure assistance. So, for example, Namatala, there's no fibre optic cables here, as you can imagine. In Lesotho, no fibre optic cables there, or in Masanda, where we have our level 4 health clinic and our maternity hospital, which will be delivering 3,500 babies every year this year going forwards, because we have a partnership with the Bali Regional Referral Hospital. So we need fibre optic cables into that hospital for our electronic medical records. So there's lots of other things that, in addition to the fit out here, there are other infrastructure things which would help not just Spotlight on Africa, but help the whole of those poor communities of Namatala, Masanda and Lesotho.
Answered as we toured around, but I'm interested in the cost of this project. What the challenges? Yes. You've given us some figures on the computers, but what about the construction of the ICT structure? Because as UCC, our mandate is to ensure that the entire country accesses.
Yes.
It's connected.
Yes.
It's universal access to the entire country. So, and one of the challenges we have as a commission is money. So we need to know what it takes, and maybe we can spread it in other parts of the country.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think as we were coming in today, we're saying, yes, this is one of the areas you're really meeting a very important need. In the interest of time, you've articulated, I think very clearly, the areas of cooperation and partnership that you are looking for from the Uganda Communications Commission. And I think we shall keep this conversation going. But allow me, in the interest of time, I'm sure that my fellow board members must have many questions that they would like to ask. So let me allow that to happen so that then we shall definitely proceed and see how we shall work together with Spotlight on Africa. Thank you very much.
To ensure that we get our youth and get all our population into the digital economy. I was very impressed that you've already thought about the sustainability of the project, which is a very important aspect as well, because in many other areas, that has been the challenge of the Commission. We can't provide the ICT infrastructure, but the sustainability is a very big question. So I see that here you've really gone around the whole cycle to take care of in every aspect.
Okay.
Brand. Phone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You, sir. How many of you have happened to say our business?
Thank you very much for coming to visit us at our IT centre in Lesotho. It's the first IT centre we built 3 years ago, and we've graduated 800 poor students from the community since then in IT skills, so they can get jobs in the community. And we're very grateful about a team of 25 people from the Uganda Communications Commission have come, led by the chair. And so I'm very grateful to you for coming. Thank you very much.
We are very, very pleased and to the developments and the contribution that Spotlight on Africa is making to us as a nation, and in particular to the people here in Mbale. As the board of the Uganda Communications Commission, we are on a tour of Eastern Uganda. We are visiting the projects that we have supported over the years to learn from them on what improvements we can make and how we can continue to build partnerships with many more organizations. And one of them would be Spotlight in Africa. Our mandate is to take ICT services to the unserved and underserved communities within the country. We are doing this in partnership, working together with other government agencies to ensure that we are preparing ourselves to be a digitally ready economy by 2030. So we are very happy that we've been able to come and visit Spotlight on Africa, and this is just the beginning of our partnership together with them to take ICT services to unserved and underserved communities.
ICT, especially this AI, in terms of
ICT is a very important part in the development of our economy as Uganda and cannot be underplayed in any way. So we must make sure that right from the grassroots, and that's why we are happy to see that Spotlight on Africa is allowing the schools within the community to access their ICT centers. It's a very central part of the competency-based education that is being championed by the Ministry of Education and Sports. We are trying to make sure that the skills of all the population, right from the young to the youth to women, all the way to the elderly, that we are becoming a digitally competent society. So it is very important for us. Yes.
Okay. Are you pleased with it?
Very much so. As a charity, I think they've been able to do quite a lot. Infrastructure is very expensive, and infrastructure is not something that we as UCC support. So we come in for the ICT resources. That is what we support. So when we come up with a partner who puts the infrastructure, then that makes it easier for us to come in with the ICT resources to be able to partner with them and extend ICT services. So it's very impressive that they have opened their doors. So they told us that, for example, the children from 8 to 3 p.m. Make use of the centers. But from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., then the entire community is allowed to come in and be trained, which is very important for us, that nobody is being left behind. And that is the message we have. No one in the economy should be left behind.
The name and
I'm called Dr. Charity Basaza Mulenga, and I'm the chairperson of the Uganda Communications Board of Directors. Thank you.
Oli omuntu nga ayagala okutegeera Spotlight on Africa bulungi. Tulina enteekateeka endala, tuyigiriza abaana abawala eby'enviiri. Tukuyigiriza okubajja, waliwo abayagala ebyokubajja, nabyo tubirina. Tulina essomero lya primary Musoto Christian School. Era tulina enteekateeka okufuna essomero lya senior. Okuva ku ebyo tulina maternity ward, modern maternity ward, awo ku Bukasaja. So tulina abakyala we bazaalira, tulina gye tuyita economic empowerment. Economic empowerment eno tugaba enkoko ate ne tuyambako abalimi okubawa ebintu ebyokozesa. So nga Spotlight on Africa tulaba nti omuntu singa tumu empowering economically asobola okubeera nga atambuza obulamu bwe nga kitambula bulungi. So gye tutambuliza mu bya amazzi, boreholes ezimu, tusima boreholes. So emirimu bwe kitibwe kitambula.
nga marketing ndowooza akatalekeka.
Marketing akatalekeka nti come jangu ku Spotlight on Africa wewandiise genda kubeera ng'okola ebintu ebyenjawulo mu tekinologiya mu bintu bya kompyuta.
Kale weetyo tusobodde okuba nga oba oli awo tutambula olunaku olwaleero tusobodde okuba nga tukyalirako tubaddeko ko wali enamataala muganda wange Dan nga wageza maaso okuba nga tutegeeza naye ate wano wendi tuli wano ku Musoto Christian primary school otugenze maaso n'okubanga oba oliawo tugoberera enteekateeka zino eza spotlight on Africa era enteekateeka zonna emboozi zonna zetwogeddekoko n'abakulu tugenda kubanga oba oliawo tuzibawa ez'okubanga mutegeera biki ebigenze maaso n'okubanga bibeera wano mwebale kubanga mugoberera emikutu gyaffe mbaagala nnyo mbagalira ddala mbagaza ekisibo ekirungi abayisiraamu ne batali bayisiraamu ne baganda baffe nabo bayingidde mu kisibo ekirungi mbagaza ekisibo ekirungi general